What you're going to hear about today is nothing short of a miracle.
Good morning, and welcome to this mostly empty classroom behind me. On page 108 of your math workbook, we're going to get into our first division story problems. I told you we'd be getting a little deeper by the end of the week, and I'm a man of my word. So on page 108, there are 5 story problems to take a look at. I'm going to read each of the story problems to you now. Let's go. Number 18 on page 108, we'll start with that. What is the length of a rectangle with an area of 528 square centimeters and a width of 6 centimeters? You guys are savvy enough to know that these are all going to be division problems. And it also says, write an equation to represent the problem, then solve. Well, when we talk about writing an equation, they just want you to write out, just show your work, right, to do this part here. So they've drawn a picture for this one, but we don't need to worry about this right now. We just need to worry about the division part of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide 528 by 6. And so for a problem like this, I would put the big number, 528, on the inside and 6 on the outside. And then I would go about solving it. For instance, 6 goes into 5 0 times. 0 times 6 is 0. Subtract, I get 5. Bring down the 2. 6 goes into 52 8 times, because 8 times 6 is 48. If I subtract 48 from 52, I get 4. Bring down the 8. Hey, that's another 48. 6 goes into 48 8 times. 8 times 6 is 48. Make sure. No remainder. 88. So the question was, what is the length? The length is, in this case, 88 centimeters. All right. Now let's read the rest of these. A cookbook features 414 recipes. There are 3 recipes on each page. How many pages are in the cookbook? Well, I'm not going to solve this one, but you can see the pattern's going to form here. 414 divided by 3 recipes per page, and then you would go about solving that problem. Okay, so I'll just read the rest of these for you, and we'll keep going. If you want me to read them for you, then just pause and do the problem, and then push play again afterwards. Number 20. A bus travels its route around the city once a day for 5 days. At the end of the 5th day, the bus has traveled 435 miles. How many miles did the bus travel each day? There's extra information in here, but luckily for you, it's already another 5. So, Ms. Tyler places a container of marbles at each table of 6 students. The students are told to share the marbles equally with the students at their table. If there are 714 marbles in the container, how many marbles should each student get? Big number divided by small number. And finally, Sam's Used Bookstore is organizing their books on display shelves. They have 976 books and want 8 books displayed on each shelf. How many shelves will the books fill? Okay, unless you've got really tiny penmanship, it's going to be tough for you to get all of the work to show me on this page. So if you have another piece of paper, if you have your whiteboards to take pictures, you guys are getting pretty good at this. So do those 5 problems for me. We'll do a Throwback Thursday tomorrow, and then Friday's story problems are going to have a little twist to it. So give this one a try and turn it on in.